Well, welcome to the top of Sigiriya Rock. We're surrounded by beautiful jungle, wonderful scenery. Nasser and I have enjoyed the climb. How have you enjoyed it? How many steps have you done to get up here?
Over 1,200.
Did you do it quickly?
Yeah, I was first up.
Did you moan at any stage on the
No, I
walk
didn't.
up?
I enjoyed it. I loved every minute of it.
Quite competitive though, aren't you? Because you got to the top and you started giving it the Rocky Balboa at the top of the stairs.
No, I enjoy. It's been a fantastic morning.
The sun's out. It wasn't out yesterday. That was a bit frustrating, wasn't it, in that first ODI?
Well, it was, because it was the first day. Well, it was a bit like this, wasn't it, actually? Because every other day we've been out here, it's pretty much rained all day. So we woke up yesterday, opened the curtains, thought, great, we're going to get a game of cricket. But it was a day-night game, so we all stood around in weather like this. And you could see, as we were commentating, on from the left there, it just started to build and build and build. And those groundsmen knew exactly what they were doing. 15 minutes before it started raining, they were out there with those covers. They did the best they could do to get a game on. But the amount of rain that fell, there was no other option for those umpires apart from call it off.
They couldn't have tried?
They couldn't. I mean, anything you could possibly say in this part of the world is whether you can just try and make them day games, because the weather pattern is generally the same at this time. We had a Champions Trophy a long, long time ago out here that never finished because they did exactly the same thing. They had day-night games, it rained, they had a reserve day, they started again in the afternoon, and it rained in the evening, and the trophy was shared. So luckily Saturday is a day game, so luckily, fingers crossed, they'll get most, if not all, the game in.
Thinking about 15 overs, what did you make of their performance in those 15 overs?
Good start. I still think they could have been better. When you lose a wicket, I don't care if it's modern cricket, old-fashioned cricket, in any format of the game. Once a wicket goes at one end, you then consolidate just for a little bit, so you get the other man in and then you can go hard. So I wasn't overly happy with Jason Roy's shot, but most of them that came in looked in good touch actually, and they had a look at Dylan Jayakar, the off-spinning leg spinner bowler, which is big because they saw 4 overs from him. So you got to see just an amount. You saw England in good touch and you saw a bit of what Sri Lanka have.
First time I've seen Malinga in action for a while live. Didn't quite go his way, did he?
No, but I thought he got better as he went on. And the other thing I thought with him is that for a while, when he lost his bouncer, then he wasn't as effective because you knew it was going to be full or a slow ball. I thought he had his bouncer back. I thought actually the times when he banged it in halfway down looked like he was just hurrying the batsman a bit, and I think that's good for Sri Lanka.
Ollie Stone made his debut. He didn't get the bowl though. He's got to play on Saturday, isn't he?
Well, I was thinking, what could possibly be different, apart from it being a day game, and unless someone gets a niggle or gets injured. Now, Ollie has had a problem with injuries over his career, so, next couple of days he ain't going to be steaming in too much. You'd think it'd be pretty much the same side and same plan. It doesn't really change that much. It will still be a good pitch. So I think he will play, and I thought it was a good moment for him. In a funny sort of way, it's nice for him actually, just eases his nerves a little bit. He's been in the dressing room a couple of days longer, but when he goes out there, first time bowling for England, he'll be incredibly nervous. But from what we've seen of him, he is seriously quick, and he gives them that little bit of an X factor.
Race us down and give it the big one at the bottom.
I could easily beat you boys down, especially
Now that
if I
camera's
fell.
off, he's going to start moaning again.
Saturday morning for the second ODI.